So get off that high horse and beat it. You said
This is gonna be atrocious.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. There's a little safety briefing.
Okay.
So you already signed your waiver. You've been here before. You're over 16. Have closed-toed shoes. You already know that.
Yep.
You're gonna be on one target. If you were doing, trick shots, I could get you on 2 targets, but we'll see how the single throw goes. Double hand is gonna have your dominant hand up top, non-dominant on the bottom. Then you want these knuckles to line up. You don't want it to be like that. Stick it all the way out straight. Bring it all the way back. Take a step forward, and then stick it in. So then the single hand, you want these knuckles to line up with your target. Same thing, stick it out straight again. Bring it all the way back, take a step.
Whoa, I ain't playing childish, just trying to keep it straight. Niggas stressing, now it's time to put these niggas into place. Mari pulled up, there's no second chances, unlucky, I'm keeping it 8. Rory pull up, skirt, you pull up, they decline, I pull up, they open the gate, yeah.
Welcome back to the channel. It is the 4th week of league racing now. We are pretty much halfway done. But recap from how I'm doing, I'm actually driving a lot better than I was in the first week. I actually just got through practicing on my own. I did a race by myself, and I was actually pretty happy with my result. It's funny because on the first week, I didn't do too well. The second week, I ended up finishing, 20th out of 25 people, 30 if you count the drop-ins. In the second week, I ended up moving up 4 spots to 16. Last week, I got my second fastest time ever with a 22.3. And I drove consistently fast the entire day, meaning I stayed in the low 20s. I finished second both the second and third weeks, but all in Heat C, which means I'm still 16th out of 25, so I'm in the middle of the pack, which is really good. But today, before the league started in practice, I ended up getting a 22.28, which is actually my fastest time I've ever, or second fastest time I've ever gotten, with last week the 22.3 being the fastest. So I'm constantly improving, which is good.
What's up, y'all? How's everybody? You guys should come and see us during the day more often. It's very slow.
Really?
Yeah.
I figure, everyone's at work or at school, right? Mm-hmm. During the summer, does it get busy?
During the summer, we're looking at anywhere from a 10-minute wait all the way up to like 3.5 hours every day of the week.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, bro?
How's it going, man?
How you doing, man?
All right. Good to see you,
bro.
Yeah. You ready for today?
Yes. I actually today came a bit earlier on a cold track, got a 22.2, which is my 22.28, which is my second fastest time.
Nice.
Last week.
As you learn, especially learning how to brake.
Yeah.
I don't really brake anymore. I just let go. But as you learn where to do it, that will take you a lot faster every time. So try, if you get the chance to practice and get behind David, just watch his line.
Okay.
Because, he's lighter.
Which
so
David?
David Alchemy. Follow his line as much as you can. But he takes it a little too tight because he's lighter.
Right.
And, I can't do it because I'm heavier. So are you.
Right.
But, as much as possible. And he's another one that doesn't brake. I think he only taps the brake on the second hairpin right there.
I think that, yeah.
But other than that, he just doesn't. And, Aaron, which is our champion, he doesn't brake.
So we just finished the practice races. We're getting ready for the first qualifying race now. I actually raced pretty slow on that one. 23, I got caught behind someone that wouldn't let me pass, and then I tried waiting, and I don't know, I just missed my turns and my brake lines on that one. I wasn't as consistent as I was the first 3 or 4 races today. At least I got that bad one out of the way. I know what to do. I can fix it. What do you think? Yo, if I want to get the B heat, I need a 23 or 24 or higher or lower?
Today?
Based on today's...
You need like a low 22.
Low 22, yeah.
Low 22, like 23, 22.3?
22.3, 22, what, 22.2.
John,
Yeah.
B heat.
B 22s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but like, I'm
Mid 22s.
mid 22s because I did that last week and I got a C heat.
Last night everyone was flying.
Exactly. This week is not like that.
Okay. So yeah, so the goal is B heat. So that means I need to aim for a 24 or better.
Not gonna happen though. But
No faith.
I would do full power first quali, see where you stand, see where it puts you in. If it puts you in like C group for a second quali, then push it all out to get the top of C quali.
That's the problem though.
If you get into B group, right after first quali, if you get into B group after first quali, hold back a little bit so you can get to the top of C group.
Well, no, the first quality puts you in heat.
Yes, but you can still jump heats. You can still jump heats.
Can you?
Yes.
I don't think you can. I think once you qualify from your heat, the next qualifier gives you position for third. So it's the first one I have to be.
Because I remember someone was like, they were in C heat, but they bumped up to B heat because they're fast enough.
I don't know, man. Confirm something for us. Is the first quali determine your heat, or does it matter for the sake
The
of
qualifier, it determines what heat you'll be put in.
for the rest of the races though? So like if I qualify for B heat in the first race, I'm not higher or lower the next race.
I believe so.
See?
Oh, okay. I swear yesterday someone qualified, last week, someone qualified for like C heat, but then they raced really well in quali for C heat and they bumped up to B heat. I think I remember vaguely someone did that. I could be wrong.
Yo, Mike. Question for you. You gotta confirm something for me.
Oh, damn.
All right. So the way the qualifiers work. The first qualifier determines your heat, right?
Your first qualifier determines how you the first qualifier basically puts you in the groups for the second qualifier.
Right. So A heat, B heat, C heat,
Yes.
right? Once I'm in that heat, I can't change heats for the rest of the races, right?
For the second qualifier?
For the third, or the third.
Yeah, the second one. So basically, the first qualifier puts you in the groups for the second one, and then the second one, if you run a faster time than the first one, and that might be able to bump you up to a faster group.
See?
Damn you, man! I thought you couldn't change heats once you're in that heat.
No, you can. It's basically the qualifier. The first one, it puts you in the group of people who are like your speed. And then the second, if you want to pass the time, you might be able to bump somebody out of one of. So say if you're in C group, you can bump somebody out. If you want to pass time at a B group, move them down. All depends on how you race.
That doesn't make any sense though.
How?
If I qualified for the B heat, I should be staying in that heat the entire time, right?
Well,
Because I didn't do my job in the first qualifier.
I mean, if you want that to be a rule, I could talk to Morgan about it. But
I don't want anything to be a rule. I just trying for my sake to understand. It made sense to me that if I was in the first quali and I did my best, but I can only qualify for B heat, then that next qualifier determines my position in B heat for the third race.
I mean, do you not want your fast? So say if you want to pass the lap time in B heat, do you not want that to count towards anything?
Well, think about it this way. Let's say I would do a better job of winning more points in B heat than I would in A, because B heat, technically, if I finish first, I'm what, 6th and 8th in A heat, right? Whereas if I finish 6th in B heat, I'm, number 1 in C or something like that. The points matter in that situation, right?
That's how it was last season with the inverted. If you qualified for that, that's basically where you were for the final. So basically, we took that out, made it to qualify, makes it easier for everybody because the position is basically the fastest lap time out of the whole thing.
Okay.
That's basically how it is.
Did I answer that correctly, or was I off?
You were off. We both.
Oh my God.
That's why I said it over
Hey, listen. I assume, sir, that every employee here knows the rules.
Hey, first league I worked since
This is
fall.
the first one, man.
First league since fall, man.
All right, you're right. I concede. My bad.
Winner.
Damn it.
Money all on you, honey. Baby, will you look my way? Been ditching all my bodies, failing all the studies. Baby, I am out to play. Give me your attention and your sweet redemption. I will never let you down. Will it ever get sunny? Oh, I wonder, honey. Baby, how you make me sway. You say you will. I'm calling your addicted friend. You say I will, yeah.
All right, so that wasn't a very good race. Unfortunately, what ended up happening is like my kart died in the middle of that race. I ended up finishing 6th. I had the 5th place for a while, but then I finished with a 23.281. So unfortunately, it wasn't a very good one because my kart had 0 power behind it. What can you do?
And my safe protection, I will always be around. Will it ever get sunny? Oh, I want it, honey. I'm tired of being in the line. You say it will. I'm calling your addicting brain. You say it will, yeah. I'm causing the obsessive mind. You say it will. I'm calling your addicting.
Kart was a lot better, definitely. I didn't hug the turns as well as I thought I would. Basically the same as like last time or like earlier practices. I don't know where that's gonna place me now. But I did finish 4th in that race, so yeah, just recap. I got a better kart that time, so it wasn't too much bad luck, but that's purely me this time. I don't know, what do you think I did? How do you think I did?
Did all right, just got held up a little bit too much by the guy in front. Just need to back off, get some open air, get some open space, race better.
It is what it is. I don't know where I placed there, but hopefully I did a good position for C heat. I probably did C heat. 22.5? Yeah.
Probably midfield, C heat.
Midfield, you think so?
With the way it's going now, I think it's midfield.
That would suck. That means we got a lot of fighting to do.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you're faster, it's easy to pass.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, right now, today, it's definitely not a good day, you know, but the good thing is that you have a drop week. So, you know, if today you're not feeling it, you know, just don't worry about it. Try to do the best that you can and gain as much points if possible. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. At least I'm not going to do it because, again, today was just not the day.
Yeah.
If you're top 3, you can try to shoot for 2nd place, maybe even win the race. But if you're 4th, you know, then, you know, I would just play it safe, try to get those points. Well, one thing though, if you are faster than the one ahead of you, just be patient, because I made that mistake last week. I was faster, but I got too impatient, so I tried to cut corners and I kept hitting the wall. So stay patient, and when the time is right, just push them out of the way. Not crash them, just a little nudge to get them out of the way. They will go, you know, wide, and then you can come through the inside. But if you get too excited, you know, or anxious, you're gonna end up hitting the wall or just hitting the back of the cart and not doing anything.
Right, you make mistakes. Yeah. I mean, someone might pass you.
Yeah.
Good advice from the maestro, Gabo. Good racing.
Let's get this.
Yeah.
Actually. All right, boss, how you feeling?
I'm starting way back today.
This man's here. He's all the way up there.
Big model ahead of me.
Well, good luck. Thumbs up.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so recap. Basically, I didn't do too well. I mean, my qualifying time was really bad. Put me in heat C. I made too many errors. I had high expectations, and I guess my ego got in the way. Because earlier today I was running pretty low 22s. Even though that this last race I got a 22.3 again, it didn't matter. All the mistakes drew me further away, and by the time I got caught up, you know, that was the other thing, is like, by the time I realized that the guy behind me was way far behind me, I didn't realize because I didn't look back, it was already too late. You know, I was running defensive lines to defend my position when there was no one to defend against. and as a result, the guys pulled further away. And by the time I caught up to the traffic, there was no laps to battle. You know, they had 2 laps left, and that was just not enough time. There were times where I was in the race, where I was bumping the guy, but I just, again, didn't have enough acceleration to get by the guy, and it was just frustrating because, you know, last week he did third place, or second place. The week before that, second place. It's just one of those days where inconsistency again got me. So I've got a lot to work on in terms of my racing prowess, because I'm still not consistent at all. But we've got 4 more weeks in the season. I'm hoping to do better on those. You'll probably see me out on the course practicing. If you guys want to see the full race, by the way, I will be linking everything on the description below, so you can watch the entire race. If you have any comments or any suggestions or anything to help me improve, that'd be greatly appreciated. But there'll be the full races, all the qualifying and the position races, all that will be in the playlist called AEKC Full Race. If you want to see any practice races, they'll be in the playlist called Practice. So if you enjoy the content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified for every time I post new videos. Hit the like button and comment down below what was your favorite part of the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Been a little too nice for y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. 8-6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the.